You are looking live at Pittsville High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school boys basketball. A non-conference matchup between the Loyal Greyhounds, number 6 in the bound rankings of the Eastern Clover Belt Conference, and the Pittsville Panthers, the host school from the CWC South. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Miss Maddie Goodell, to my left, and it should be a good matchup tonight between these two teams. Loyal Greyhounds come into this matchup at 8-1, 3-1 in the Eastern Clover Belt, head coached by Brandon DeSmet. They picked up a win last Friday at Gilman, 76-33, and they will play at home versus Neelsville on Thursday. The 3 to look out for scoring for the Greyhounds: Bryce Deegan averaging 19.5 a game, Kane Tofar at 13, and Rhett Lamovic averaging 8. Bryce Deegan leads in rebounds with 7.5 a game, Rhett Lamovic with 3.5, and Kane Tofar with an even 3. Carson Prine is the assist leader for the Greyhounds. Carson Bremer is number 2 in the assists with 2 a game. The Panthers come into this matchup at 4-5 overall, 3-1 in the CWC South, head coached by Stephen Hadfield. Their last game was a loss on Friday night here in Pittsville versus Pacelli, 65-57. They also will play on Thursday on the road. They will be at Wild Rose. Dawson Luther was the one to watch out for, but he is injured tonight and will not play. He leads the team with 22.9 points a game. Dalton Darr with 9 points a game, and Ryan Kundinger with 4. So a big loss for the Panthers here tonight as Dawson Luther unable to go. Dalton Darr leads in rebounds with 6.6 a game, Ryan Kundinger with 6.1, and Dawson Luther leads the team with assists with 2.9, Titus Reeves with 1.7. But again, Dawson Luther out tonight due to injury. The Greyhounds find themselves in third place in the Eastern Clover Belt. Columbus leads the way with 4-0 in first. Owen Withy with a big win over Spencer the other night. They remain undefeated in the Eastern Clover Belt at 3-0. Spencer at 3-1, and a tie with Loyal for third. Neelsville in fifth. Gilman and Greenwood, Granton, and Colby in a tie for sixth place, still searching for their first victory in the conference. The CWC South, Pacelli leads the way at 4-0. Pittsville is in second place at 3-1. Rochelle at 3-2 is in third. Port Edwards and Tri-County tied for fourth at 1-2, and Wild Rose in sixth at 1-3, and Almond Bancroft at 1-4. Should be a good matchup tonight here in Zaleski Sports. I get to go down and sing the national anthem, which is always something I like to do. So we hope you sit back and enjoy and watching our production tonight of high school boys basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Ooh.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Find your next car, truck, sport utility, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Drive through their lot today to see rows and rows of vehicles ready to test drive. Or you can check out their complete inventory and see this week's featured vehicles at westsideservice.com. And check us out on Facebook. We're open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday or by appointment. At Westside, we service what we sell. Just a short drive from Rapid, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Find your next ride at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale, where we've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years.
Whether you need deep sleep, beauty sleep, or just need to sleep it off, Mall Furniture has a huge selection of double-sided comfort sleep mattresses. When it's time for a double, it's no trouble. You'll flip over our great prices. There's two great sides to this mattress story, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. It's double-sided or nothing.
Get your perfect comfort sleep mattress from Mole Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
See you on the flip side.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Now for the starting lineup for your Pittsville Panthers. Number 11, Christian Matthews. Number 25, Dalton Yard. Number 32, Ryan Cunninger. Number 33, Titus Reese. And number 45, Aaron Luther. The Panthers have led by head coach Stephen Hatfield and assistant coaches Nate Bowden and Seth Smossel. Tonight's officials are Colin Merced, Wayne Ruddick, and Brian Ferguson.
Well, sit back and relax for an enjoyable game here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Non-conference matchup between the Greyhounds and the Panthers. Joe Anderson here with Miss Maddie Goodell on production tonight. The maestro of the modulator. Greyhounds in their black jerseys with the maroon numbers, letters, and trim. Pittsville in the home white. Loyal going left to right on your screen, and we're underway here from Pittsville. Deegan will drive. Little floater, no bueno. Picked up by Darren Luther. Christian Matthews starting in place of Dawson Luther this evening. Darren Luther up top. They dump it to him, knocked out of bounds, and remains Pittsville ball out of bounds. Food and fun are the features of Horsin' Around downtown Pittsville. Stop in daily for daily food specials like $3 burgers on Tuesdays and their Friday fish fry. There's great food and fun at Horsin' Around downtown Pittsville. Check them out on Facebook. Reese against that man-to-man defense employed by the Greyhounds. And they get Dalton Dar with the turnover. Martin Motors supports the Pittsville Panthers and the Pittsville community. Martin Motors provides complete auto repair with local loaner transportation on request. Call Lance or Amber today to keep your ride running smoothly. Martin Motors, Highway 80 in beautiful downtown Pittsville. Lob it in the Tofar in the block. He skips it over. Deegan loses his balance, and it's going to be out of bounds. Bryce not seemingly to be himself. I refer to him as the gazelle. When you watch him run, he doesn't run. He just kind of strides like a gazelle. Darren Luther will drive, pressured by Stiglitz. And they lose it out of bounds. C&D Auto Body Repair and Sales is your complete auto body repair shop. They provide free estimates and guarantee complete satisfaction. They'll work with your insurance company to make it easy for you and do windshield installation too. Contact Chad and Dan at C&D Auto today on County Trunk E in Arpin. Basket is good for Rhett Lemovic. And they call the foul on Ryan Kundinger, his first. Lemovic with one free throw coming up. First one, and the only one goes up is missed, tracked down by Matthews. He'll take the ball over the timeline. Knocked away by Stiglitz. He's got Luther to beat. Kicks it out. Tofar up top. Swing it over to Prine. He's dangerous in that corner. This will be for two. Doesn't go. And Tofar tracks down the rebound. Deegan will drive. Track it down, but lost the handle after all. Reese to Luther. We have a balanced broadcasting setup here, and that shot is short by Dar. As I was the choir director at Loyal for 33 years, and Miss Goodell is a student here at Pittsville, so you got a Loyal and a Pittsville, so we're even. Caleb Matthews will check in. It knocked out of bounds, and it belongs to Pittsville out of bounds. 2-0 Loyal here. Approaching 15 minutes left in the first half. And that pass from Matthews intended. Didn't go to the intended person. Caleb Matthews. Man-to-man pressure. Now they're running a half-court diamond. Good skip to Tofar. Prine near side. He'll flip it up to Stiglitz. That shot doesn't travel in, but pull back in. Lemovic with all 4 points for Loyal. Matthews gives it up to Reese. Reese cut off. Skip pass out. Dar. Good defense for the Greyhounds. Ranked number 6 in the Division 5 bound coaches poll. I believe it's a media poll. Drive to the basket. No bueno for Reese. A long pass ahead to Prine for the deuce. Carson Prine makes it 6-0. A little over 4 minutes into the game. Pittsville looking for their first basket. Nearly knocked away. Back up to Luther up top. He'll dribble left, spin. And I think he thought Matthews was going to cut to the basket, and he went out of bounds. It's going to remain Pittsville ball. They bring in Riker Fox, number 30. Christian Matthews to inbound for the Panthers. Partially tipped by the defense, and it'll still be out of bounds to Pittsville. Here's some place I drive by every time I go to the family farm, Lakeside Oasis. This convenience store is the perfect wintertime stop when you're on the go. Fill up your tank, pick up your bait and tackle, and grab your favorite goodies before you head out on the ice. Lakeside Oasis on Highway 80 south of Pittsville, near Lake Dexter. And 2 for Deegan. Timeout. Pittsville will be back after this. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique.
A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on.
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Back here in Pittsville, Joe Anderson, Maddie Goodell, bringing you tonight's game between the Greyhounds and the Panthers. It's all Greyhounds, 8-0 with 13:25 left in the first half. Arbor Vantage Tree Care provides professional tree services in central Wisconsin, from tree removal and pruning to stump grinding to consultations. Arbor Vantage is your complete tree care partner. Find them at arborvantage.com or on Facebook. Going to be out of bounds to Pittsville on the far side. Back in is Ryan Kundinger. Alton Dar will have a breather. Pittsville just not seeming to get their offense to click. Several turnovers. And shots bounce out. And like that, to Riker Fox, and he wasn't ready for it. Pick up quick and easy meals when you're on the go at The Market. Now open in Pittsville. Check out daily specials in their hot food bar and subs. Serve daily, shop local with Panther pride, and support the hometown team at The Market in Pittsville. Carson Bremer would check in for Loyal the next dead ball. Tofar got lucky through that pass. Got knocked down by Kundinger. And Deegan is fouled going up for the shot. He'll shoot 2. Foul called on Caleb Matthews, his first, team second. 2 for the senior Bryce Deegan, number 5. First one is up and rims out. Here comes Carson Bremer. He's a shooter, yep. So he will sit for a moment. The Market is that grocery store downtown, right? Okay. Bremer in for Loyal. Dar returns for Pittsville. Kring's Cuts Salon supports Auburndale Eagles athletes and teams. Stop at their salon in Blinker and say hi to Amy and her staff. They get a new look for the holidays. Kring's Cuts Salon in Blinker. Pittsville still scoreless, looking to get that biscuit in the basket. Not yet. And knocked away from Lamovic. Good defensive stand there by Pittsville. Loyal continues to keep possession, though. They'll reset. Bremer pull up from the free throw line. No bueno. Tofar put back. No. Don't see that happen very often. Both teams really shooting cold. Good drive to the basket. And Matthews lost the handle almost. Another lost the handle. It's like hot potato. Nobody wants it. That's Liam Parkinson, and he turns the ball over. Tabby's Blue Bayou backs the Pittsville Panthers. Stop in for some appetizers and a cold beverage after the game or anytime. Pizza, pretzels, nachos, and other snacks await you at Tabby's Blue Bayou in Pittsville, or order for delivery with DoorDash. I do a lot of traveling through Pittsville when I go down to the farm. Nice move by Tofar, reverse layup for the deuce. Approaching 11 minutes, and Pittsville still looking for their first field goal. Parkinson back up to Luther, who just checked in for the Panthers. Lost the ball out of bounds. Good pressure by Prine. Hunter Walter will check in for Loyal. Find your next car, truck, SUV, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale, just a short drive from Wisconsin Rapids, Stevens Point, or Marshfield. They've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years. Westside Auto Sales in Auburndale. Bremer. Walter in the block, kicks it out. Prine. In the lane, doesn't go. Walter with the putback, no. Rebound for Matthews. Gives it up to Luther. Dump pass down, but it's knocked out of bounds by Loyal. The friendly staff at Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blanker serve up a large selection of food made to order daily, like fish fries, chicken dinners, and awesome pizzas. Family owned and operated for more than 100 years, Sweat's Country Corner Mart on County P, just off Highway 10 in Blanker. Pittsville still looking to get that goose egg off the board. Three on the way for Reese, no. And it belongs to Pittsville, out of bounds. Joe's Refrigeration, your full-service DeLaval dealer, has been serving Central Wisconsin for 60 years from Withee and now from their Auburndale location. Get top equipment for your milking parlor, including the DeLaval VMS series. Their techs can service your commercial refrigeration too. Joe's Refrigeration in Withee and now in Auburndale. Nearly 8 minutes in and still Pittsville in search of their first field goal. Luther turns it right into Deegan. Deegan in the right place. Like I told you, he's like a gazelle. 4 points for Bryce Deegan. Still no points for Pittsville. Good look, good shot for Dar. Wouldn't drop. Stiglitz traveled. Still Willie's in Auburndale is now serving lunch. Open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at 11 a.m. Check out their daily specials and get ready for soup and burgers coming soon. New owners, but still Willie's, downtown Auburndale. See you at the Still. See if they can get the lid off the basket this time down for the Panthers. Tracked down by Dar. Now to Matthews' far side. Fox will track it down. Matthews in the lane, cut off. That defense is just smothering him. Shot on the way, off the back iron by Dart, but we have a whistle. And I think it's going to be on Hunter Walter. Yeah, it is. It's going to be on Walter. His first. That is the first team foul on the Greyhounds. Past the midway point of the first half and still no score for Pittsville. Stiglitz will get tracked down the steal, take it to the far side, slow up, spin out, lob pass over to Deegan. Deegan dumps it into Bremer. Bremer loses the handle, gets it back. Deegan will take a three. Now, rebound by Matthews. Liam Parkinson will check in for the Panthers' next dead ball. And we've got a player control foul on Dalton Dar. He threw that elbow. So Parkinson checks in along with number 32, Ryan Kundinger. Brock & Decker. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue or at brockanddecker.com. You can also check them out on Facebook. Jumper 2 for Kane Tofar. Taken away by Walter. Pass ahead to Deegan. And with a jam for Bryce Deegan. The half that Pittsville would like to forget here. Can't get the lid off the basket. See if they can this time down the court. And just having all sorts of trouble handling the ball. Matthews stolen by Deegan, but he stepped out of bounds. Be Well Studio in Marshfield is offering Black Friday Small Business Saturday deals. Buy one, get one free, in-store only. All packages, individual sessions, and memberships. Friday 8 to 8 and Saturday 8 to 5. That's Be Well Studio in Marshfield. Pittsville to inbound. 5-second violation. From major collisions to minor dings, Westside Auto Body in Auburndale can get your ride looking like its original self again. Call Tom at Westside Auto Body for a free estimate. Westside Auto Body, professional collision repairs on Highway K in Auburndale. Tofar, baseline, reverse, doesn't drop. Deegan with the putback, no. Tofar kicks it out to Stiglitz. They'll reset. Bremer, Deegan, baseline drive, reverse, slam! Back-to-back slams for Deegan. A half you want to forget. Doesn't help that your leading scorer is unable to play tonight. That shot is off the mark, short, knocked out of bounds by Parkinson. Prine and Lamovic will return for Loyal. Reese in for Pittsville. Bucks and Berries Cafe in Babcock is the place to go for signature pies and homemade food. Check out their daily specials and Friday fish fry. It's a cozy family fun atmosphere at Bucks and Berries Cafe, open 6 to 7, 7 days a week on Highway 80 in Babcock. You can also check them out on Facebook. I usually take Highway 80 down to Babcock and then take 173 to Toma. Stiglitz's shot is short, rebound by Pittsville. And then from Toma takes 131 to 71, and then the county roads to the farm. Put back, finally off the schneid. Ryan Kundinger at the 6:10 mark for their first basket. Good screen by Lamovic. Deegan for three. No. Tofar's in there. It was tied up with Titus Reese, and it'll belong to Loyal out of bounds. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. 5:51 left. Joe Anderson, Maddie Goodell bring you tonight's game. Threw it off the backboard. Shout out to superfans Kathy and Bob Trimble, who are watching in the recliners tonight in Loyal. Told you I'd say hello. Superfans of Loyal basketball, Kathy and Bob Trimble. And that's a travel. Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Everything going Loyal's way here in the first half. 5.5 left. There's a steal. Matthews can't get the layup to drop. Lamovic with the rebound. Gives it to Prine, who will take it over the timeline. Stiglitz. Deegan lobs in the Lamovic on the block. Power slide. Got the two. 6 points for Rhett Lamovic. Coach Hadfield trying to find any combination that'll get some scoring here. Darren Luther. Now to Christian Matthews. He'll drive, cut off. Darren Luther with the shot off the backboard. Deegan pulls down the rebound. Here goes Prine. Puts it up, misses it. He was pressured by Matthews. And the Panthers are going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson here. Maddie Goodell on production as we come out of a timeout by the Panthers, trailing 21-2. Finally got on the board with 6:10 left in the first half. Loyal not shooting extraordinarily well either, but tipped away again. And now Tofar picks up the foul. Only the second team foul on Loyal. Hey, don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. They make those fresh cheese curds every day. You can get fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Maddie, if you want to be my friend for life, all you need to do is buy me Nasonville Dairy cheese curds and sausage, and I will be your forever friend. Four minutes left in the first half. And another turnover. Stanley Boyd at Neelsville boys is pretty exciting. It's 35-32 Neelsville in the first half. Just under 2 minutes there. Bremer, he'll take a three and swish it. Carson Bremer. When one of your bigs gets a three from the top of the key, you know things are going well for you. Double team. Luther turns it over. They flip it ahead to Tofar. He tracks it down, powers it up, misses it. Deegan's there to clean it up. Shout out to Jason Tofar. He's watching from Texas. His son, Kane, playing. I taught and coached Kane's mother, and I sang in Jason and singing Kane's parents' wedding, too. Kathy and Kevin Klimpke have chimed in. Thanks for chiming in. Jason and Kathy and Kevin are watching, and we know that the Trimbles are. Looking for other people to chime in on the YouTube page. Give you a little recognition tonight. Boy, look at that reach that Deegan has. He's just into Lamovic, power in two. And Loyal really taking it to the Panthers here. Coming up on 2.5 minutes left, and we've got a third foul on the Greyhounds. I believe they got that on Hunter Walter. Will be his second. Panthers looking for any sort of combination to get some baskets here. Swing it up top, look for that inbounder to come back out. Back to Matthews, he'll drive, cut off. Trying to force that pass into Caleb Matthews. And who made that one, my dear? Who got that basket for Pittsville? Christian Matthews, thank you. I happened to take a look down. Lamovic misses, tracked down by Ryan Kundinger. He'll give it up to Titus Reese. That's why they always pair me up with younger people. They can see better than I can. Plus, I'm an official, so I know I can't see very well. Lamovic will almost by Prine. Whoa, Nelly. Bryce Deegan, you'll get nothing like it. Inbound for Pittsville, 1:45 left in the first half. Layup, no. Put back again, got it this time. Dalton Darr. Prine has it knocked out of his hands. Yes, friends, if you want to get a little recognition, just sign in to the YouTube page and leave a comment. Keep them positive. Loyal, content here to work for a couple. Run some clock. Prine into Tofar for 2. 6 for Kane Tofar. Matthews lost it out of bounds. Christian Matthews. Well, at halftime, we'll have a chance to take a look at the scorebook. And here's some words from our sponsors. Not too many timeouts here in the first half. Underneath the Tofar off, bounces off his head. He tracks it down, gets it to Bremer. Swing it over to Stiglitz. 45 seconds left. Prine drives in, and he's fouled. Foul on Christian Matthews, his first, team 4th. Stiglitz will inbound on the east end of the gym. Up to Tofar. Prine. Good fake shot, but didn't get the left-hand layup to go. Christian Matthews gives it up to Titus Reese. He's cut off. Knocked away by Tofar. It'll remain Pittsville ball. Kind of interesting how you take one person out of the mix that you're used to having there. It just makes everything go kaflooey. "15 seconds. Christian Matthews fouled and will shoot 2. Carson Prine for the foul, team's 4th. And that will put Christian Matthews at the line to shoot 2. Misses the first. Makes the second. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4/10 of a second. Counts if it goes. Nope. Well, we're at halftime where it's 30-8 in favor of the Greyhounds. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have Have a chipperific day.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and scottyspizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We're back here in Pittsville. Joe Anderson, Maddie Goodell, bringing you tonight's game here on Zaleski Sports. It's been all Loyal at halftime as they lead 30-8. I'm missing 1 point, and I don't know where that 1 point is missing for Pittsville. But then we'll take a quick look at the scorebook here. 3 for Christian Matthews for the Panthers. Dalton Darr with 2, and 2 from Ryan Kundinger. I think maybe Matthews has 4. Does he? Yes, he does. Okay. So I must have missed a free throw there. Okay. Again, that's why Maddie's here. An old guy like me always misses stuff. First time working with this young lady. She's a lot of fun. Very smart. We look now at the Loyal Greyhounds side of the scorebook. 2 for Carson Prine, 3 for Carson Bremer, 6 each for Kane Tofar and Rhett Lamovic, and 10 for Bryce Deegan. Deegan with 2 slams here in the first half. Nobody in any real foul trouble. Hunter Walter with 2 for Loyal, and a smattering of players with just 1 foul each. We take a quick look at other games tonight in the Eastern Clover Belt. Faith Christian Academy is at Greenwood Granton. Another game on our network tonight is Columbus at Pacelli, one of the old WISA rivalries from back in the day. Thorpe is at Gilman. Colby is at Abbotsford. We'll have to see what the score is of that game. Abbotsford, in the last 2 games that I've been made aware of, have given up 120 and 111 points, respectively. It's a fast-paced game with that Abbey team. Colby looking for their first victory of the season. 2 other games in the Eastern Clover Belt. Stanley Boyd is at Neelsville, and Owen Withy is at Edgar. Other team games going on tonight in the CWC South. Menominee Indian is at Port Edwards. Almond Bancroft is at Gresham. Waiwega Fremont is at Rosholt. As I said before, Columbus is at Pacelli. And Wild Rose is at Green Lake. I believe it's Green Lake / Princeton. So that's the other games tonight in these respective conferences that these teams play in. We're going to take about a minute or 2 minute timeout. And back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Severs to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire. Ooh.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Back here in Pittsville with 1:20 left before the second half begins, we'll take a peek at the bound rankings for boys with teams of area involvement. In D3, undefeated Gay Electric Trempealeau is rated 6th in the bound media poll. Stanley Boyd ranked 8th at 7-1. In D4, for boys Marathon, undefeated at 7-0, ranked 5th. Fall Creek is 6th at 5-1. Montclair Regis ranked 7th at 6-1. And Spencer ranked 8th at this time at 11-1. They may drop out of the top 10. And in D5, 2 teams of note. Columbus at 6-2, ranked number 5 in the bound media poll. And Loyal ranked 6th at 7-1. Second half going to start here in 30 seconds. Now, if you're Pittsville, you want to make sure you just sort of you set some goals. You say, okay, we know we're probably not going to win the game, but we want to make sure we do certain things to make it, set some goals. How many points we're going to score? How many points we're going to give up? I've been on both sides of the score. I like it better when my team has more points than the other, but sometimes it doesn't happen that way. All right, shout-outs again to Jason Tofar, Kathy and Kevin Klimke, and to Bob and Kathy Trimble. Looking for some people from Pittsville to chime in on the YouTube page. Give you a little recognition as well. We're underway here in the second half. Pittsville going left to right in your screen with the white jerseys. Loyal in the black with the maroon numbers, letters, and trim. Purple trim and numbers for Pittsville. Turnover in the hands of Bryce Deegan. He'll take it over far side. Stiglitz will dribble, kick it out. Tofar baseline drive. Reverse layup. Knocked away. Good defense for Ryan Kundinger. You don't see Kane Tofar get blocked very often. Good rotation on the Pittsville offense. And that's a traveling by Christian Matthews. Stiglitz takes the ball over the timeline. Gives it up to Prine. Deegan, baseline drive, lays it off glass, 2. 12 for Bryce Deegan. Darren Luther. Dar lost the handle in the hands now of Deegan. Deegan, 3-on-3, he pulls it back out, crosses over, baseline, kicks it out to Tofar. Tofar underneath, knocked away, right in the hands of Darren Luther. Luther for 3, no. Deegan will pull down the rebound. Ahead to Prine, back to Deegan. Far side Stiglitz, underneath, off the hands of Rhett Lamovic. A little bit more calmer score up in Abbotsford. It's 53-45 Colby in the first half, just coming to the end of the first half. So here's a steal by Prine. He won't dunk it, but he'll lay it up for 2. Carson Prine with 4. And 2. We'll give it to Christian Matthews. I was looking down, checking some other information, so my bad. The one time that Maddie doesn't cover me. Off the mark by Lamovic, off balance. 34-10. This could, if you're loyal, you don't want this to be shades of the Packer game from Saturday. My goodness, leading 21-3 at halftime and lose 31-27. Don't want to go through that ordeal again. Luther will throw it up and miss it. Lamovic on the rebound, Prine far side. He'll push, crossover, give it up to Deegan. Good spacing. That's the one thing that Pittsville has had issues with tonight is spacing. Otherwise, you clog up that offense. Stiglitz will pop a 3 off the back iron. Tofar powers it in for 2. Kane Tofar with 8. Fake shot and drive for Reese. Back out to Dar. Off the mark, Deegan with the rebound. Prine drives all by himself, and he's fouled and will shoot 2. Call that foul on Dalton Dar, his second, first team foul. Carson Prine at the line for the line to shoot 2 free throws. Loyal 0 for 3 in the first half. Makes the first. Liam Parkinson, Caleb Matthews, and Connor Millard will check in for Pittsville. Second free throw for Prine. Missed it. Tracked down by Bremer, who just came in. Dumped into Tofar on the block. Went to the well a little bit too many times on that reverse layup. Parkinson kicks it out. Millard dumps it right into the hands of Deegan, who anticipated the pass. Ahead to Tofar. Tofar count the basket and the foul. And they're going to call that on Dalton Dar, his third. Tofar for one free throw. It's up and it's good, and that will allow Ryan Kundinger of Pittsville to check in. Got a nice crowd watching on the network tonight, just trying to see if some more people leave some comments on the YouTube page, give you a little recognition. Pull-up jumper off the back iron for Parkinson, tracked down by Pittsville. Another turnovers. Ahead to Bremer. Deegan lays it up. 14 for Bryce Deegan. Crossover by Christian Matthews. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Pittsville. Caleb Matthews, and it's stuck. So that's a jump ball, and wherever the arrow points is where it goes. Rhett Lamovic in for Loyal. Darren Luther in for Pittsville. Bremer, Stiglitz, Prine, Deegan, and Lamovic for Loyal. Lamovic, fouled, will shoot two. Caleb Matthews, second personal, third team foul on Pittsville. 2 free throws for Rhett Lamovic, 0 for 1 on in the contest so far. First free throw is up, and it is short. Second free throw coming up for junior Rhett Lamovic, number 32. It's up, and it is short again. Who's got the rebound? Carson Bremer ends up with it. Stiglitz. Deegan, corner three, splash. (45-10) with 12:16 left. Loyal with their full complement of timeouts. Pittsville with 3, 2 fulls and a 30. Lamovic misses the layup. Nice pass from Stiglitz, just didn't drop. Parkinson on the fast break, and he double dribbled. Noah Kornoyer will check in for Pittsville along with Dalton Dar. Tough road to hoe tonight for the Panthers. Trailing doesn't help when your leading scorer is unable to play. Stiglitz fouled as he went to the basket. And will shoot 2. Liam Parkinson charged with his first personal. Stiglitz at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Got it to go. The first one is good. Parkinson in for Pittsville along with Dalton Dar, Titus Reese, Noah Kornoyer. Second free throw misses. Ryan Kundinger for Pittsville. That shot off the mark from Kundinger. Rebound goes to Loyal. Stiglitz tried to dump it into Bremer. Good defense for Pittsville. They intercepted that pass. Noah Kornoyer, who played quite a bit of the JV game, went for the layup, put it on the underneath part of the backboard. Prine drives, loses the handle. That little not good. Kornoyer is going to get the deuce. Nice layup for Noah Kornoyer. There we go. I'll get it right. Just under 11 minutes. Good rotation. Deegan. No. Good track down by Dar. And everybody else kind of looked at the ball, and Dar went and grabbed it. Layup for two for Titus Reese. And there you're going to get a white foul. I'll call that on Noah Kornoyer, his first. Prine will check out. Hunter Walter in for the Greyhounds. Still looking for some more people to chime in. I had 3 Loyal fans check in. And a nice slide on the baseline for Bryce Deegan. They're going to bring in Rory Hansen next dead ball for Loyal. Coach DeSmet's going to get start to get some of his reserve players in. Usually goes with a 7-man rotation. Matthews, no. Good look for Caleb Matthews, just couldn't get it to drop. Deegan back to Stiglitz, baseline drive, pull-up floater. No, Hunter Walter with the rebound. Kicks it out to Bremer for 3. And he gets it. 2 3-pointers for Carson Bremer on the night. Ridge Ashbeck's going to check in along with Joe Treffinger. So 4 players coming in for the Greyhounds next dead ball. Just past the midway point. Shot is knocked away. Here come the Hounds. Deegan. Pull-up jumper off glass, 2. And a timeout, Loyal. We'll take a timeout, or will that just be a substitution timeout? It'll just be a sub timeout, so we'll have to keep it here. Don't think we'll see much more playing time for those lads tonight. Remainder of the evening. .21 points in the night for Bryce Deegan. The only starter for Loyal on the court is Kane Tofar. One of the reserve players getting some time here, leading 53-14. Shot is way short from Liam Parkinson. Scrum, Hansen and Christian Matthews. Matthews ends up winning the battle. Luther for 3. No. Tofar will pick up the rebound. Treffinger back to Tofar. Oh, tried to get it to Hunter Walter. Went right through the wickets. Dalton Dar in for Pittsville. And going to see some time as well as number 42, Connor Millard. for the Panthers. And Coach DeSmet has not pressed this game. He has just played straight up defense. He's done a lot of subbing. He's got a lot of his reserves in now. You look at the score and you think, my goodness, you're running it up, and that's not the case. Floater, no. Jake Lintner will check in for Loyal, next dead ball. Treffinger. Pull-up jumper, no. Rebound for Riker Fox. Darren Luther to Parkinson. He lost the handle. Rory Hansen. Euro step 2, Rory Hansen. And with that basket, we'll have the running clock, with the point differential being 40 or more at the 9-minute mark or less. Knocked away by Treffinger. Tofar will take it. Gets it ahead to Hunter Walter. Tried to get it to Ridge Ashbeck. Knocked out of bounds, but the clock will run. In comes Lindner. We're going to go with 5 new players for Pittsville. I'll try to get them. Caleb Matthews, Noah Kornoyer, Titus Reese, Christian Matthews. And Caleb Matthews on the floor for Pittsville. Ashbeck off the mark completely. Saved by Lintner. Hansen to Hunter Walter. Deuce. Five and a half remaining in our contest. And count the basket and the foul for Christian Matthews. Ridge Ashbeck credited with the foul. 1 free throw coming up for Christian Matthews, a senior, number 11. It's up and it is good. Lintner, Ashbeck, Treffinger, Hansen, and Walter on the court for Loyal. And I think everybody, well, he's got 3 more lads he could play yet. They may get in the last minute or two. Coach Hadfield has played his entire squad tonight. 3 on the way for Kundinger and missed. Caleb Matthews with the rebound. Kornoyer. Christian Matthews will dribble. Another fresh 5 in for Pittsville. And they will check in. Darren Luther, Liam Parkinson, Dalton Darr, Riker Fox, and Connor Millard on the floor for Pittsville. Dwayne Bry, a proud graduate of Pittsville High School. He says, if you see number 23, it might be a ghost of me. Proud Pittsville graduate Dwayne Bry. Loyal. Hunter Walter, no. Ashbeck with the rebound. He'll dribble baseline. Fouled, he'll shoot 2. Foul is called on Connor Millard, his first. Again, the clock running with the point differential. Ridge Ashbeck to shoot 2. It's up and it is off the back iron. Ethan Bowden will check in for Pittsville, replacing Riker Fox. I believe this is Ethan's first playing time tonight. Second free throw coming up for senior Ridge Ashbeck, number 4. Makes the second. Coming up on 2 minutes. Oh boy, long three for Millard for 3. Nice shot for Mr. Millard. Hansen went baseline. Hansen got the rebound, took it away from his teammate, Jake Lintner. Now in the hands of Liam Parkinson. No. Lintner with the rebound. Joe Treffinger will take the ball over the timeline. Pression by Luther. 3 for Hunter Walters, short. Millard. 2. Connor Millard. 5 points. Approaching a minute left. Ashbeck, Euro step, fouled, and will shoot 2. Dalton Darr, foul number 4. Ridge Ashbeck shooting 2. Under a minute. First one is up and good. Ryson Ashbeck is checked in for Loyal. 35 seconds left. Second free throw coming up for Ridge Ashbeck. Takes a couple of bounces. Release rotation good. .20 seconds left. Pittsville's going to fall to 4 and 6. 3 again for Millard. He's in fuego. A steal by Packison. He'll shoot it off the front of the rim. Treffinger with the rebound, and there's a foul. But that's going to end the game. Loyal wins tonight over Pittsville by the final score of 60-25. Stay tuned to these messages. Coming up will be the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you. Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Big win tonight for the Loyal Greyhounds as they take it to the Pittsville Panthers, 60-25. We'll take a quick look first at the scorebook for the Panthers. 9 points for Christian Matthews, 8 for Connor Millard, and 2 each from Noah Kornoyer, Dalton Darr, Ryan Kundinger, and Titus Reese. The Panthers struggled on offense, didn't score their first basket until the 6:10 mark of the first half. But it didn't help that their leading scorer, Dawson Luther, was unable to play this evening due to injury. We'll bring the coach over here quick and talk to him before we do the Loyal side of the scoreboard. I'm here with Coach Brandon DeSmit. Boy, you've improved now to 9-1. You got to be feeling good. What are your observations so far at this point in the season?
Well, I really like how we've improved throughout the year, especially after we took a quick early loss at Spencer, and I think that our guys have really bought into some of the things we showed them on film, the little things that we got to get better at. And so I'm really pleased with that, especially on the defensive end, with different things, with just different closeouts and guarding the basketball better and getting deflections with all our length and things like that. So I'm really pleased with how much we've improved so far, and how much these guys have really bought into it. And we talked to them. I mean, we're second week of January now, and now the conference season really heats up, and there's no easy task when it comes to our conference this year. And so every night we got to be ready, and that just starts with a good practice tomorrow and get ourselves ready for Thursday.
Yeah, Monday night games are always kind of hard to mentally get into, aren't they?
Yeah, that's kind of how it seems to go. Sometimes we kind of actually talked about it a little bit today, that Mondays aren't always, and then especially when it's a road trip as well. Mondays can be kind of tricky, and you got to mentally kind of find. You're so used to playing Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe a Saturday sprinkled in there. So these guys did really well. Kind of a slow start finishing wise, but we just kept on, playing up to our standard and doing what we needed to do, and so we rebounded well and did a nice job.
Offensive spacing seemed to be really good too.
Yeah, and that's something we've been really working on, especially when we're going against teams with man-to-man. Just spacing, so we got a couple guards that can really get into the paint and get downhill and create plays for others. Bryce being one of them, Reed and Carson Prine as well. But then it also gives spacing for our bigs, who are really good too at get into the block, getting some cuts to get their guy pinned on their backs. That's something I think we've really improved on from last year, was getting better spacing for everyone to flow. And so we're really happy with it. We've still got some things to do, but we'll keep working on it.
Congratulations. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
You bet. Mr. Bryce Deegan, one of my favorite former students. This kid can sing, trust me. All right, I call you the gazelle because you float. I mean, it seems like you did 3 steps and you're at the basket. How's it feel to get a couple of dunks in?
It feels great, I'm called the bounciest in 715, is what they call me. Humbly, though, humbly.
Now, I have you tonight for 21 points, a couple of threes, a lot of twos. What are your favorite shots to shoot, or it doesn't make any difference?
Dunks, obviously, but it's just threes and pull-ups, I'd say.
So you should be pretty proud of your teammates right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm very proud. Our bigs really developed, and we just matured.
Well, we're going to put you in the house. You know how this works, sir.
I'm Bryce Deegan, and I'm in the house.
Bryce. Thanks for your time. Bryce Deegan of Loyal. All right, let's take a look quick at the Loyal side of the scoreboard. Reed Stiglitz with 1. Carson Prine with 5. 21 from Bryce Deegan, who you just saw. And listen to, he had 2 dunks tonight. 11 for Kane Tofar. 6 for Rhett Lamovic. 2 each for Hunter Walter and Rory Hansen. And Ridge Ashbeck with 3. The Greyhounds improved to 9-1 on the season. Pittsville. Why do I have Auburndale on my brain? It's Pittsville. Pittsville falls to 4-6. The Panthers will travel to Wild Rose on Thursday, and the Greyhounds will host Neillsville on Thursday in a big Eastern Clover Belt Conference matchup. Stay out of my shot. For my outstanding producer, Maddie Goodell, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, our final score, Loyal 60, Pittsville 25. We'll see you tomorrow for hockey. Have a great night.